Welcome back, everyone. We often hear about kids wanting to be firefighters, cowboys, and astronauts when they grow up. But how about basketball referees? KOMU-8's Jacob Kornhauser now live in studio to tell us about one local ref who followed in the footsteps of his idol. Jacob?
Bobby Vestal didn't pick up refereeing until about 15 years ago, but the passion for it was instilled in him from the man who is now one of his biggest supporters.
Everyone has someone they look up to.
I always wanted to be like my dad.
For Bobby Vestal, the man who put him in timeout was the same one granting timeouts to high school and college coaches.
I can remember being 5 and 6 years old and going to places like Moberly Junior College, Kemper here in Boonville, and, having to sit in the stands while he's reffing.
Bobby's dad, Dan, was a Missouri high school referee for 39 years and took Bobby under his wing.
He was like, Dad, I think I'd like to help out do that. And I talked to the head of the CYBA, and they're like, sure.
Bobby's first game with his dad was 12 years ago.
He'd been talking about it for a couple years.
But like all good things,
he's just having trouble getting up and down the court.
Dan's career had run its course.
He kind of realized he needed to hang it up.
So 2 years ago, when he called it quits, it was his son that was his partner in his final game.
Actually, he hugged me before the game starts. Usually you give that fist bump, and he gave me a hug before the game starts. I'll always remember that.
And as quickly as it began, it was over.
It really didn't hit me till afterwards when he was waving bye to everybody that, hey, this is the last time he's going to be on the court.
When everything was over, I walked off the court. I just kind of felt, wow, it's over.
Now Bobby takes the torch from his dad, taking on bigger assignments than ever this year. All his work with college officiating in mind.
Just about every night that I drive home from an event, I'll call him and he'll ask me, how'd it go? How'd your game go tonight?
I enjoy the phone calls from Bobby that, I say, hey, Dad, I had this happen tonight. What would you have done?
So when it comes to refereeing, the man Bobby always looked up to is now looking up to him.
He always says, you got farther than I ever did in a shorter amount of time, so I must be doing something right.
I want him to be good at what he does, but I also want it when he walks off the court knowing, hey, I gave it my best shot.
Bobby will attend a Division I reffing camp again this offseason in hopes of one day reaching the college level of officiating.